Leading off for Orange Lutheran will be Zach Liu. He'll be followed by Garrett Mitchell and Aaron Kim. Swings at the first pitch, lines it into center field. Steven had him played perfect, and there's one away here in the bottom of the fourth. One pitch and one out. I'll bring up now the designated hitter, Garrett Mitchell.
Now batting for your Red Sox, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell's 1 for 1. He's singled. Mitchell, future UCLA Bruin, looks at the first pitch for a called strike, and he's down in the count 0-1 with one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Mitchell hit .372 a year ago. He shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a called strike. He's now down in the count 0-2. Kim waits on deck. Thomas into the wind. He kicks and delivers his 0-2. This is outside now, 1-2. Mitchell back in the box. Left-hander waits. The 1-2. This is way outside. The count now even up at 2-2. So Thomas jumped ahead in the count with 2 quick strikes. It's now even up at 2-2. Thomas has that glove right over that face. Now he's into his windup, the 2-2. Foul back. Mitchell did a good job just getting a piece of that. And the count now remains 2-2. One away. Lou led off the bottom of the fourth. Fly to center on the first pitch he saw. 2-2 is hit down to third. Can't get it with a diving stop is Schiffer. That's going to get on to left field for a base hit. So a one-out single for Garrett Mitchell. And now the number 7 hitter, Aaron Kim. Kim's officially 0 for 0. He's sacrificed back in the second inning. Senior Kim steps in. He's committed to UC San Diego. Throw over to first, diving back in. Once again, Thomas takes a look at first, comes set, now he throws over. Once again, diving back in safely is Mitchell. Kim steps out of the box. Now he's back in. Kim had a huge game earlier this year, 7 RBI game versus St. John Bosco, and he takes a strike on the first pitch, 0-1. Did not show bunt. Schiffer nearly even with the bag at third. A double play depth up the middle. Thomas comes set, and the 0-1 swung on and missed. Kim now down in the count, 0-2. Bottom 4. Orange Lutheran leading 1-0. Mitchell on at first, 1 away. Thomas comes set, throws over. Close play, but once again, Mitchell dives back in safely. Thomas keeping a close eye over at Mitchell at first. Now the 0-2 fouled away. Now count remains at 0-2. Orange Lutheran does have 42 stolen bases on the season. Runner doesn't go, and the 0-2 is fouled back. Mitchell has 7 stolen bases himself. So he's definitely a threat to go over at first. Thomas not an overpowering pitcher, and his 0-2 with the runner going, hit down the left field line. That's going to get foul. Kim gave it a good ride, but out of play. The count remains 0-2, 1 away, bottom 4. Orange Lutheran, a lone run, standing up so far. Got it in the bottom of the second. They were shut out their last 2 games as they were swept by Jay Serra. Scored just 2 runs combined in the 3-game series. Once again, Thomas comes set. The 0-2 to Kim, bounces up there with the runner going. Throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. That's going to be a stolen base for Mitchell, his 8th of the season. And now with 1 out, there's a runner in scoring position. A 1-2 count on Kim. Kim steps in. Be majoring in human biology at UC San Diego. 1-2's in the dirt. The runner goes, and the throw is not in time. And we'll see if they get it credited with a stolen base or perhaps a wild pitch. Wait to see how they score it. Well, the count is now 2-2. They'll bring the infield in. Still only 1 out. Still waiting to see how they're going to score that. We're going to give him a stolen base. So he now has 9 on the season. So Mater Dei has the infield in now. Looking to cut off that run at home. It's trail 1-0. And the 2-2 to Kim. Hit back up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. A seeing eye single for Aaron Kim. He's got a run batted in, and it is now 2-0 Orange Lutheran as Garrett Mitchell comes on in to score. Mitchell's legs got that run home. And if the infield wasn't in, I'm not sure if that ball would have got through. But irregardless, Aaron Kim's got a run batted in. And that'll bring up now the number 8 hitter, Brendan Aventino. Aventino is 1 for 1. He's got an RBI single. Now we'll have a pinch runner for Aaron Kim. It'll be number 6, Will Davis. Kim will be allowed to re-enter the game in the top of the 5th.
This change for your Lancers. Now running at first base. Number 6, Will Davis.
Davis, a senior. He's got 2 stolen bases on the year. Good size lead at first. First pitch to Aventino's in there for a called strike. 0-1 on the number 8 hitter. Austin Mowry waits on deck. 2-0, bottom of the 4th. First of a 3-game set between these 2 schools. They are in a 3-way tie in the Trinity League standings. Runner goes, swung on and missed, and then Davis stops halfway down. Now he's in a rundown, and he's going to be tagged out. That'll go down as a caught stealing. And there's now 2 away. So they tried to hit and run. Aventino, nothing he could do with the pitch. He swung on it, and Davis was pretty much hung out to dry. Count now 0-2 on Aventino. And the 0-2 to him. Checks his swing, pitches in the dirt. And they are going to say he went around, and he's strikeout, 2 unassisted for the final out here in the bottom of the 4th. Well, 4 innings are in the books. It is 2-0 Orange Lutheran. 8-9-1 coming up for Mater Dei in the top of the 5th. We move to the top of the 2nd now. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. Kyle Luckham, Noah Conlon, and Adrian Romo. Sophomore Luckham steps in, left-hand hitter. Looks at the first pitch. Fastball high and away for a ball, 1-0. Luckham's got good power. The 1-0 misses upstairs as well, now 2-0. Luckham hitting just .246. No home runs, 6 runs batted in. He was the winning pitcher in El Dorado's win over Esperanza. Flies his pitch to left field, and there's now 1 away. So Chapman's done a good job after settling down. He allowed back-to-back hits in the first inning. Now he's retired 3 in a row. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Noah Conlon. Conlon hitting .212. 14 for 66 on the season. Looks at the first pitch for a called strike, 0-1. He does have 11 runs batted in. Adrian Romo waits on deck. Outfield shaded just to the right. And the 0-1 from the sophomore breaking ball. That misses away, 1-1. Conlon steps back in the box. Chapman looks in for the sign and kicks and delivers the 1-1. Misses downstairs. The count now 2-1. And the 2-1 is chopped down to third on one hop. Throw across. And Conlon is retired 5-3. So now 2 away here in the top of the second. And with 2 away, Adrian Romo will hit. Batting .241, no home runs, 2 runs batted in. 7 for 29. The first pitch from Chapman, fastball in the knees for a strike. 0-1 on the number 7 hitter. Romo appearing in just his 15th game of the season. Hits that one foul down the third baseline. He's now down in the count 0-2. Bobby Silvas waits on deck if Romo can continue the inning. Chapman looks in, wheels and deals the 0-2. Bounces up there now 1-2. Talking to Coach Lucas before the game, coming out that big 2-game sweep of Esperanza that lifted him into a tie for first place. Said, how do you avoid a letdown going up against last place Canyon? He said, well, we're going to do our best not to. Ground ball down to third, handled by Cooper. Throws across, and once again, put out goes 5-3 for the second time here in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left aboard. We played an inning and a half. El Dorado leading 1-0.